Hey guys, what's up? It's Rygar the Destroyer, and today we are going to be taking a look at ASP-7 droid from the Power of the Force line. Now, as always, if you like this video and want to see more, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It's free, and it really helps out the channel. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this guy's packaging. Now here it is. As you can see, it's pretty standard for what we saw out of the Power of the Force line. It does have this kind of cool holographic sticker here on the front of the character. And one thing that I want to point out that just cracks me up about this figure is, it says ASP-7 droid with Spaceport supply rods. The thing that every little kid wants, Spaceport supply rods. It's pretty funny. One other thing I do want to point out is this Kenner logo. Pretty cool. This is, towards the end of the Kenner line. So on the back here, it's got a kind of grainy, out of focus photo of this guy in the movie. And if you don't recognize him, I don't blame you. He's only in the movie for like a second, basically. And you can tell because they really had to stretch it on his, stats here. It says, affiliation varies based on owner. That just cracks me up. They were really stretching on this guy. Down here at the bottom, though, they do show off some of the other figures and vehicles that you could have purchased at around this same time. So pretty cool, pretty funny packaging overall. But let's go ahead and get back to the figure itself here. Now, this droid stands at, and this is as I've got him posed, around 4 inches tall. So he's right in scale with all of your other Star Wars 3 3/4 inch action figures. And he does come with one accessory, the famous Spaceport supply rods. Pretty funny accessory, kind of a boring one, but it is designed specifically for this figure. They do kind of clip directly into his little claw hands, which, is good. And seeing as the only time in the movie you ever see him, he is holding these. I guess it is important that he comes with them. Now, as far as articulation on this figure goes, he's got what I guess you could call it a swivel here in the head. It's actually just like a little faceplate that's clipped onto the figure, and so you get a little bit of range of motion out of that. If I can put it back in now. Oh, goodness. It's hard to do through the viewfinder on my camera. There we go. Now, it looks like you should have a swivel at the base of the neck here, but honestly, I have not been able to get that to work. So maybe they just assembled the figure there, I'm not sure, but there doesn't seem to be a swivel at the base of the neck. He does have swivel shoulders, and then no other articulation in the arms, and then he's got swivels at his hips. One thing that I don't like about this figure is that, when you stand him kind of up straight, the angle of his legs and feet kind of makes him lean back. So you've always kind of got to have him hunched over. Now it does, look fine when he's like that, but I would have maybe preferred a little bit more articulation to pose this guy a little bit more. So overall, what do I think of this figure? Honestly, for the average Star Wars collector, it's probably going to be a pass. I mean, obviously he's a character that's in the background of one scene for like a second. But if you're like me and you like weird background characters, this is one that might kind of appeal to you, especially with the funny marketing on the card back. I think it's kind of funny overall. And you can actually get these figures. I've seen them for like less than $1.50 before, new on the card. So they're pretty cheap to pick up. If you see one like at a flea market or something, it might be worth your time to pick it up if you're like me and you like weird action figures. So leave your comments and questions down in the comment section below, and I guess I'll see you later.